Welcome back, everyone. I don't know why it does that every now and then. This man's movie is the worst thing ever. This is another MrBallen Lost episode number 8. I just got done doing number 6 and number 7, so I'm going to do number 8. Number 7, if you haven't seen it, it's disgusting, and at the same time, it's appalling for how it ends. It's almost a joke. That's all I can say. And I don't want to discuss that one in this one because it's a completely different episode, but I don't know what this one's about. I just saw the Lost episode number 8. If you like the content, please like it, because it does help. Subscribe if you like the channel, just the content. Now, I don't do necessarily MrBallen episodes straight. I do mysterious disappearances. I haven't done, I've done Try Not to Laugh, and I've done a road rage incident, which there was a copyright issue with that one. And I don't know why I'm bringing it up now, but there was a copyright issue, but they allowed me to go ahead and put it down because I can't make money off it. I can't make money off of them anyways because I don't have enough hours viewed or subscribers. So that person made money off of the video that I put out. Oh, hey, great, more power to them. You know, I can't do anything with it, and if you're going to allow me to still use it, you deserve it. You were one of the people who filmed the road rage incident that happened to them. So hey, hope you make some money off of it. It'd be great if you could kick a little viewership my way. But that was a while ago. So we're going to get into this one because I love them. And so let's just play this one and see what it's about. Fun movie.
John Lin was a 33-year-old international undergraduate student from Wuhan, China. He moved to Montreal, Canada in 2010 to study engineering and computer science. And according to his best friend, Benjamin Zhu, Lin had also moved to Canada because Lin was actually gay.
The last episode I did was about Canada. So I can already say this is going to be messed up. No offense, Canada. Canadian people are great. But the last episode did not reflect highly on the Canadian legal system.
Not openly. And back home in China, he had hid that from his family and from society because he felt pressure to, conform. And he had even married a woman to keep up appearances. But that relationship ended in...
That's too bad. If you're gay, you should be allowed to do all that. You shouldn't get shit for it. And normally I'd say crap, but I feel strongly enough to say that. You shouldn't get anything for it. If that's what if being gay makes you happy, then be gay, be happy, be married, do whatever. It's not my business to say anything. If I wake up in the morning, if I find out you're gay if I found out you were gay yesterday was Tuesday. If I woke up today knowing you're gay, does not affect my life at all. Doesn't change what I'm going to do today. It doesn't affect my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner. It has no bearing. And if you were my friend, it wouldn't. And it shouldn't change my reflection of our friendship. Nothing. Gay, lesbian, I don't care what you are. Whatever you are, be that way if it makes you happy. And don't listen to anyone who's going to give you any kind of opinion that would change if it affects your heart, your soul, if it worries you, scrub that person out of your life. You don't need them. And sadly, a lot of times it would be relatives. You don't need them. Sorry. Move on to people who appreciate you and appreciate your lifestyle, whatever it is. Those are the people you should be around. Don't be around anyone else, because those people are just going to drag you down. I'm a straight guy, but I know people who are happy being unhappy. And I just push those people out of my life. And when I'm around them, I don't pay attention to them. When they're talking, this is what I hear. It's like elevator music. Na, 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 na. And when they stop talking, I start listening again, because I just don't care about their opinion. It means nothing to me, because I know that they're just there to ruin other people's opinions and lives, and it just makes them happy to be a dick. So to those people, if you're around those people, kick them out of your life. You don't need them. Or when you are around them, don't take anything they say seriously. Don't even listen, because they're just going to try to offend you. They're going to try to make you mad. So who cares? You know what they are. You know what they're about. Don't listen to them. I got on a rant. I apologize. It has nothing to do with this, but being gay, that's something that it bothers me when other people want to tell other people how to live. I hate that. I don't want anyone, gay or straight, telling me what I need to do with my life. Oh, you shouldn't do that. I'll do whatever I want. You worry about yourself. As your mother said probably to you when you were a kid, don't worry about what that person's doing. Worry about what you're doing. And teacher said that to you. So live that way. And with that said, you better like and subscribe this video, or I'll punch you in the face. I don't know how that's going to happen, but I'm telling you what to do, so do it.
Divorce, and he ultimately decided, I need to be myself. I need to go someplace that can
good for
allow
you,
me to do
dude.
that. And he saw Canada as that place. So Lynn,
last episode, just that last episode, lost episode number 7, really made me change things about Canada. But hey, Canada's very open. America can be too in certain areas. I hear San Francisco loving. Mississippi, probably not so much. No offense. None
gets
taken,
to
Kris.
Montreal.
Thanks,
and by
fellas.
all accounts, he's really pleased with the accepting and liberal culture there. It was everything he hoped it would be.
Good for you,
But
dude.
Lynn was notoriously shy and reserved, and after living in Canada for about a year or so, he hadn't really built a very big network at all. He only had
I wonder if he was shy and reserved because he was gay, and he just was not an openly outward person, so that probably kicks into it.
a handful of very close friends. Lynn did go out and get a cat that he absolutely adored and treated like a baby, and it seems like the cat might have been his closest companion in that first year and a half. But
Hey, I have 2 dogs. They're sisters. They're little Yorkies. They're the best things in my life because I can pick on them and they love it. I have 2 tortoises as well, and one tortoise, I think when I try to feed her, she would love to snack on me because she's just a complete jerk. But that is who she is, and I respect it. Stop feeding her, but I respect it.
But in
don't.
early
I feed her.
2012, Lynn finally reached a point where he was like, you know what? I need to put myself out there and make some new friends. I need to get uncomfortable to expand my network a little bit. And so he went on Craigslist in hopes that he would find someone basically asking for a friend. He would find an ad from a guy named Luca Magnotta, who was roughly his age, who was asking for guys that wanted to be in a homemade movie with him. But he explicitly said in the post that it was
Luca Magnotta. This is that Netflix Don't F with Cats, right? This is the same guy. Come on, girls. This is that same guy. So I know where this is going.
nothing inappropriate. It was just a fun homemade movie, and apparently Lynn thought, this is exactly what I'm looking for. This is an easy way to make a friend, and he reached out to Luca, and the two set a date to meet up. Unfortunately for Lynn, this Craigslist ad was bait. 1 year before Luca posted that Craigslist ad asking for someone to be
I kind of know a little bit about the Luca Magnotta story, but I don't remember this one.
in his movie with him, he had made another kind of movie. It was called One Boy, Two Kittens, and it was Luca filming himself
I remember
suffocating
this.
2 cats to death. Luca posted this video anonymously and took great measures to ensure on camera he didn't give anything away about himself. He wanted to shock the world with this video, but he didn't want to get caught. Now, once this video started getting spread around the internet and people saw that this wasn't a hoax, it was a real horrible video, a large Facebook group was started with the sole purpose being, let's figure out who did this. Let's figure out who made this video. And they painstakingly went through every single scene in this horrible video, and they were able to pull quite a bit of information about who the person was
I remember that
created this video, but they didn't have enough information to identify who it really was. But when Luca uploaded a second and then third video of him again harming more cats, This Facebook group started to recognize a pattern. Luca was incorporating very specific music into the background of these videos, as well as a couple of posters that were intentionally placed in the shot of these videos. And it became clear that Luca was trying to recreate certain scenes from certain movies. And it was through these movie references that they determined Luca was in Canada, and then using one of the still shots.
What is it with you, Canada? Why do you allow this?
From a picture he had posted, they figured out exactly in Canada where he was. And so they felt like they had finally nailed this guy, and they reach out to Canadian authorities and they say, hey, we have this guy, he's harming animals, and he's showing all the signs that he's going to do this to a human at some point. We know exactly where he lives, we know his name, we know everything about him. Here you go arrest this guy. But the Canadian authorities basically said,
"Oh, I remember.
It's just
okay,
cats.
I
We
do
really
know
can't
this."
do much about this, and they sat on it. They didn't do anything. Fast forward to May 24th, 2012,
Yep.
and it's the day that Lynn and Luca Magnotta are supposed to meet up to make this fun movie. There is security
remember
footage
this.
of Lynn meeting up with Luca right outside of Luca's apartment in Montreal, Canada. They walk up to the front door. Lynn has a yellow shirt on. Luca has a white shirt on. Luca opens the door, Lynn follows after him, and the two walk down the hall and up the stairs and out of view.
I didn't check what this video was in advance, but I do remember the don't F with cats. And I remember him filming himself doing a video with an ice pick and a guy, and it didn't dawn on me, but I think this is that guy. I'm jumping to conclusions, but I believe that this is that guy. Oh, that sucks. He moves to Canada. I shouldn't jump. I think this is the one, though.
They make their way up to room 208. That was Luca's apartment. They go inside, and Luca offers Lynn some wine that he had put some very heavy sedative into, and Lynn didn't know this. Lynn drinks the wine, and he becomes lethargic and tired, but he's not totally unconscious. Luca brings Lynn over to the bed, and he has him lay down, and then he ties his arms and his legs to the bed as he's laying on his back. And then Luca turns on some music, and he gets a camera on a tripod, and he sets it up at the base of the bed, looking at Lynn. Luca hits record, and you can see that Lynn is still conscious and moving around, but he's not fighting back in any way. Luca walks up to the side of the bed and he kind of pats Lynn on the head before getting on top of him, pulling out an ice pick and brutally killing Lynn on camera with this ice pick. Afterwards, Luca gets off the bed. He puts on Lynn's yellow t-shirt that he had been wearing, and Luca just casually leaves his apartment and comes back with a bag filled with cleaning materials and gloves. But before he goes in to the...
He put on his shirt? I didn't remember that. I'm guessing, obviously, Kris, he removed the shirt before he killed him. I know that there are some killers that will take objects, kind of like as mementos. I wonder if him wearing the shirt was that way of, like, that's a memento. To do it and then to wear the shirt of the person you just killed. I wonder if that's a common thing. Huh.
Apartment. The security camera picks him up, stopping and looking at his own reflection and checking to make sure his hair was perfectly placed behind his ears, as if there's nothing more important right now than his appearance, even though literally minutes earlier you just savagely killed someone on camera. After ensuring his hair was in just the right position, he casually walks back into the apartment building, up to his room, into the room where Lynn is. He brings him into the bathroom and chops him into pieces. He kept a few smaller pieces for himself that he eventually ate. He wrapped up the hand...
I don't remember hearing that. Wow.
Hands and feet, which he ultimately mailed to the Canadian government, and then the rest of Lynn was cut
What's
into
wrong
fairly
with
small
people?
pieces and put into trash bags. And then over the next several hours, Luca would make dozens of trips from his room down to the basement of the apartment building where he would dispose of these bags in the dumpster. The next day, on May 25th,
I remember seeing videos of that.
Luca anonymously uploaded an 11-minute video called "One Lunatic, One Ice Pick" to the Shockweb.
Oh, okay. That is the guy. That is the guy. Oh, I do remember that. I remember watching a video on YouTube, and it was just about disappearances. And I didn't know who Luca Magnotta was until I saw the Don't F with Cats, and then from there, I remembered seeing the video of him walking in with this kid Lynn in the shirt. I didn't remember him wearing the shirt, but I did remember seeing a video of him taking things to the garbage disposal. But it was one of those things I was watching, I was like half asleep, so it didn't really sink in as to what was happening. And a lot of it didn't make sense. So when I watched the Don't F with Cats, I was kind of like, why have I've seen this before? Wow. Why would you? And I also don't understand why you'd mail things to the Canadian government. People just want to be caught. They want the attention. I got a better idea. Why don't you just hang yourself and leave a note? I would have killed other people, but I decided to take it out on myself. Do us a favor.
Website Best Gore. The video was of Luca killing John Lynn. When the Facebook group that had been tracking Luca for his animal cruelty saw this video, this one lunatic, one ice pick video, they instantly knew this is Luca, and they told the police and they showed them all the evidence from previous videos and why this is definitely Luca, and the police listened and they were able to find Luca sitting in an internet cafe in Berlin, Germany, Googling himself. Luca would try to use insanity as his defense, but the Facebook group had shared
vanity, not insanity,
with the police, and then the police shared with the prosecutors that Luca was actually just reenacting scenes from some of his favorite movies. It was this bizarre fantasy he had, and what he did to John Lynn is eerily similar to the opening scene of Luca's favorite movie of all time, Basic Instinct.
I would have loved to have seen Luca reenact one of his favorite congressional people, Arba Dwyer. It's a hoot. The man was innocent, apparently.
A woman is sitting on a man who's tied up on a bed, and she reaches under the sheets and she pulls out an ice pick and proceeds to kill the man with it. Luca was quickly found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. I decided to leave out any of the footage from One Lunatic, One Ice Pick. It's truly one of the most distressing things I've ever seen, so if you want to see that, that's up to you.
Nope.
Instead, I included the footage of Luca and Lynn going into the apartment building together, and then Luca coming down sometime later after having killed Lynn, now wearing Lynn's shirt, and then makes all those trips to the dumpster as he's disposing of Lynn's body.
Yes. Okay, I have seen this. Oh, okay. Kid Lynn is wearing a yellow shirt. Okay. You can see how much time passed. He's wearing his yellow shirt. Do you think he put on the yellow shirt knowing there was a security camera there and knowing that he would be walking out in that shirt? Or is he putting that shirt on hoping that they're going to see him and be like, oh, no, that one guy with the yellow shirt, we saw him come in and we saw him leave. But he left without a hat and wearing and having different hair? Would he just exchange wigs? And he also wasn't wearing pants. He was wearing shorts, I believe. Yeah, you gotta make sure your hair's looking good. Spread it out.
So that's going to do it, guys. Let me know what you thought of these three stories in the...
It should have... I think that should have ended with Luca Magnotta putting his mouth around a pistol. That's just my happy thoughts. What about you, gang? All right, I'm going to end this one here. I have kind of seen it, and it just makes me mad. What's up with Canada and these things going on there? Canadians are nice, but the government is apparently okay with things. But I did like that they jumped on it. Oh no, that was Germany. Because Germany is just like, no, we're not putting up with this nonsense. I'm just going to end this here because I'm pretty sure YouTube might say, hey, you can't say these things, encouraging him, Luca Magnotta, to hang himself. I think it's not really, it is encouragement, yes. So I think he would look good with a noose around his neck. That's just what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to end this here. Have a good day. Have a good night. Be safe. Like, subscribe. Tell a friend. I don't know. Crowdfund something for some cooking utensils or whatever. I don't know. Do what you want to do. All right? Have a good day.